Ours is sitting in the secret square, and the contestant who picks it first could win a holiday in London, England. Which star is it? Earl Holliman, Karen Valentine, Jonathan Winters, Bonnie Franklin, Burt Reynolds, Rosemary, Marty Allen, Ed McMahon, or Paul Lynde, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here is the master of the Hollywood Squares, Teacher Martin.
Thank you, Kenny. Good evening, and welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars.
Hi there.
Hello. We have a young lady who has recently moved to Southern California, all the way from Pennsylvania, hairstylist, mother of a young son, and in her off time lifts weights. Well, she lifts something, friends. This is Sis Rundle. Hiya, Sis. Welcome to the show. You're beautiful. Good luck this evening. We have a car leasing sales type person, married, father of 2, Auburn Taylor. Hiya, Auburn. Nice to see you.
Very good.
Welcome. Where are you from? Southern California? Ohio. Where about?
Cleveland.
Cleveland, yeah. That's Paul Lynde country around there. Madison, is that right? Mount Vernon. I was Josh. We have a commercial. We'll be back after. Object for the players is to get 3 stars in a row, either across or down or diagonally. It is up to them to figure out if the stars can be a correct answer, making one up. That's how they get the squares. Each completed game is worth $250 in addition to the first 3 games we buy for a secret square here.
And next starts the first secret square for European holiday. We'll jet you from Los Angeles via Air Canada, which flies more people more often to more places in Canada from the United States than any other airline. So fly the airline that knows Canada best, Air Canada. You'll enjoy a week stay for 2 at the Royal Horse Guards Hotel. Superb views of the River Thames, and it's located in the heart of London, next to Trafalgar Square. Then on for a week stay at Ada's luxury Hotel de France au Choiseul. You'll stroll from the Opera, the Tuileries, the Louvre, fabulous Maxine's in Paris, most fashionable houses of couture, furnished by Ada International Hotels. And now take a look, because here is the lovely Karen Valentine. And to drape Milady's shoulders during those special evenings in the town, Davini has designed this natural blue fox 3-tier cape, and it's furnished by Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills. Thank you, Karen. Also, Caravel 17-jewel wristwatch, water-resistant day-date stainless steel case with matching link band, precision made for accuracy, dependability. Caravel by Bulova. And to remember your trip, UMIG 30 XL Super 8mm sound movie camera and 810 HQS sound projector for high-quality sound with all your motion pictures. Sound motion picture equipment furnished by UMIG. And pack up your luggage from the famous Spiegel catalog with more than 500 pages. New twice a year with over 50,000 quality items providing value, selection, and economy. Furnished by Spiegel. Okay, Peter.
Okay, Kenny, let's show the home audience the secret square. As you know, the stars are brief before the show to help them with the bluffs, but as always, they're hearing the actual questions for the first time. Auburn, start it all. You won the toss. Good luck.
Marty Allen.
All right. Mr. Allen, according to the book The Young Fords, President Ford taught his daughter Susan how to do it. As soon as she was able to walk. Do what?
Chew gum? Throw darts at his Reagan poster?
Ski.
I agree.
Right. Well, the next. Okay, sis.
Bonnie Franklin.
Bonnie Franklin, our friend who stars on One Day at a Time. Terrific actress, I'll tell you.
Thank you, Peter.
According to a recent survey released by the University of California, do most parents confuse their children when telling them the facts of life?
Telling them the facts of life.
Do most parents confuse their children?
I think that most parents probably confuse their children by telling them the facts of life the way that most parents would tell them, yes.
Sis?
I agree.
And as a result, many children come up with very strange ideas of where people come from. I love the stork one myself. I think it's a neat one, and I believe it to this day. Let's put this over there, Auburn.
Earl Holliman.
That's the secret square. Here we go. For $3,500, Earl. According to Money's Worth, who's the only man to have won the Nobel Prize twice? Linus Pauling, Albert Einstein, or Woodrow Wilson?
Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein.
I'll disagree.
Good for you. Linus Pauling. Put an X there. Auburn, you are going for a 2-week vacation in London and Paris. That beautiful fur, the sound movie camera, and the luggage. $3,500. Congratulations. And sis, it's your turn. Ed, you're playing roulette. What is the highest number on the wheel in roulette?
Oh, I want to say 35. Now, wait a minute. I'm not a gambler, so I'm not positive about this. I hate to throw you off, sis. Well, bless you, by the way. This is terrible because I'm not a gambler, but I'll say 35.
35.
Sis, you make your choice.
What is it, sis?
I don't know.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's 36. You've got the circle. He said 35. All right, Auburn, your turn.
Call in.
According to the classical rhyme, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all good children go to heaven. 1, 2, 3, 4, all bad children go where?
In the Dr. Denton's.
Doesn't rhyme, Paul.
Let's see. Good children go
To heaven. 1, 2, 3, 4, all bad children go
to hell.
to hell.
I disagree.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, all bad children go next door. Yeah, you've got the X there. Sis, your turn.
Burt Reynolds.
Burt? Burt, is it possible, now listen carefully.
Right.
Is it possible to tell an elf from a fairy?
Only if you spend a lot of time. No. Elves will dance on your face. Is it possible to tell the difference between an elf and a fairy? Of course.
He said yes, it is.
Of course it is. I think so, sis.
I agree.
I've seen a lot of
As an example, elves are tall and fairies are small. Yes, yeah. You put a circle there, Auburn, your turn.
Jonathan Winters.
Jonathan, incidentally, this is for $250. In the famous fairy tale, what did the wolf say to Little Red Riding Hood when she exclaimed, "Oh, Granny, what long, pointed nails you have"?
What did,
Yeah, what did the wolf say to Little Red Riding Hood when she said, "Oh, Granny, what long, pointed nails you have"?
well, could I borrow your tube of Revlon? It's an early book. He said, all the better, or something to do, all the better to scratch you with.
All the better to scratch you with.
I disagree.
All the better to scratch you with, my dear. Yes, can't put a circle there. Sis, you'll have to earn that yourself.
Jonathan Winters.
Jonathan, for $250. Okay, as Elwood,
Yes.
if you look closely at a bird, you will notice it is almost always smiling. True or false?
On PSA. No.
I must explain. There are a lot of. That's a California
I understand
airline, and we have that.
It's,
Yes.
That goes right down into the sand.
Right. Okay. But
no.
Elwood, if you look closely at a bird, true or false, you will always notice that a bird is always smiling.
I think if you've had about 5 or 6 cans of beer, you'll see a lot of that. No, I tell you, I've seen a lot of birds. I've seen the American eagle. I've seen seagulls, the Jenny wrens, scarlet tanagers, and everything. But I guess you do, yes.
I agree.
Birds cannot smile or frown. I'm terribly sorry. Can't put an X there. You'll have to earn that yourself, Auburn.
Okay, Jonathan Winters.
Senator, according to statistical research on elections, do candidates with nicknames tend to do better or tend to do worse than ones without nicknames?
That's a very interesting question.
Senator, do you have a nickname, first of all?
I do, but I can't say it on the air. My state gave it to me, and that's the reason I thank God I campaigned in New Hampshire.
Yes, but do
I think,
candidates...
yeah, well, when you hear terms like Honest Abe, I think we all know who he is or was. I would have to say nicknames do it. Yeah, yeah.
He said nicknames do it.
I agree.
Nicknames do it. Yeah, you got the X, $250. Auburn Taylor. We have a commercial word and we'll return to play another Secret Square game. Another Secret Square game, Ken?
And this time, Circle starts the Secret Square for Gamble Brothers set of Butcher Block furniture featuring 2 Butcher Block tables, a pedestal game table, and 6 modular storage cubes furnished by Gamble Brothers. And enjoy year-round cooking on a Charm Gold glass grill. Real barbecue flavor, instant flame that needs no starter fluid and leaves no ashes. A patio wagon plus all the necessary accessories for comfortable outdoor barbecuing furnished by Charm Glow Products. Plus, a gift certificate for $1,000 worth of steak furnished by Bonanza Family Restaurants with over 600 locations coast to coast featuring a wide variety of family price meals from Bonanza Buffet. Also, combine home cooked flavor with economy and boil in the bag convenience. Daisy Seal a Meal 2, freeze now, serve anytime. Daisy products and a Western Auto gift certificate for a coffee maker redeemed at one of their 4,800 stores, furnished by Western Auto. Plus, Hitachi's 4-channel FM AM compact with 8-track recorder. Wireless rear speakers can play a different program in a second room, furnished by Hitachi. Okay, Peter, your turn.
Okay, thank you, Kenny. Let's show the home money at the Secret Square, and I believe Sis Rundle will start this game.
Marty Allen.
Zsa Zsa Gabor recently stated, "It was the biggest mistake of my life." What was it?
She bought an Edsel station wagon.
An Edsel station wagon.
And the biggest mistake of her life? Marriage.
Marriage.
I disagree.
I think we need her last marriage.
Oh, yeah.
We can accept that?
Yeah.
Okay. Marriage, we can. Her last marriage, she said, was a disaster. It took place aboard the Hindenburg. Put her next there, Auburn. A break for you.
Bonnie Franklin.
All righty. Bonnie, in the famous book, who used to call Peter Pan a silly little ass?
Oh, I know. I played Peter Pan. Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
I agree.
Right. With another X. Sis?
Paul Lynde.
Pope Paul recently said that something must last even if love fades. What is it?
Oh, the Sonny and Cher show. Something must last even
if love fades. The Pope. What is it?
A marriage.
A marriage.
Marriage. I agree.
Yeah. 2 marriage questions. You're 50-50. Yeah, that's right. Okay, put it in the circle there, Auburn.
Earl Holliman.
Who created the famous literary detective Jane Marple?
That was Our Lady Agatha Christie.
I disagree.
Yes, the late Agatha Christie. Put a circle there. Sis, you're back in the game.
Burt Reynolds.
All righty, for $250. Would you say that again, just for us?
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, okay. For a tie game.
Would you say it again for me?
Burt, Swearable was the it girl.
That's right.
Lana Turner was the sweater girl.
That's true.
Who was the oomph girl?
Oomph girl.
Beside me.
Besides Rosie, yeah. I'm guessing, sis, because I don't know. I haven't had many oomphs lately. The it girl, the oomph girl. Ann Sheridan.
Ann Sheridan.
I disagree. Oh,
yeah, he was guessing. One of the nicest ladies that I think I ever...
She was a fantastic lady.
Yeah, she sure was.
Yeah.
We can't put her next
sis.
there. It was Ann Sheridan. Okay, Auburn.
Jonathan Winters.
Sir Trafalgar.
Yes.
Does the Queen of England have a court jester?
Yes, he's quite small. And I believe he's from Manchester. Rather bulging eyes, tiny waist, great little body overall. And HMS Quinton on right arm. I don't know. I would say here we are in 1976. Court jester would seem a bit out of place. I just can't go along with it now.
He said no.
I agree.
Of course not. You have yourself $500. Congratulations. McMahon was the Secret Square. Nobody shows Ed. We'll have a commercial for return to play another Secret Square game number 2.
And it starts the third Secret Square for a houseboat vacation. That's right. You'll cap on a houseboat on Lake Shasta, California, and explore the 370 miles of wooded shoreland, fish, swim, and water ski for a family vacation furnished by Bridge Bay Resort and Marina. And to get you there, an air-conditioned car furnished by Budget Rent-A-Car for fine transportation at competitive rates. Available at airports and other locations nationwide. Budget Rent-A-Car. Also, Rain Dance Car Wax from DuPont. Lasts longer than any leading car wax. Water-beating proves it. Take along a $500 assortment of Ditto's tops and jeans. You'll feel the fit because every pair is hand-measured. Side saddle pants, high-rises, pre-washed denims furnished by Ditto's. Plus, a $2,300 sailboat, the Guppy 13, designed for family fun, handles easily, cabin sleeps two with cockpit storage compartment, self-riding features complete with custom-designed Guppy trailer, furnished by Mellon Marine. Now back to Peter Marshall. Hollywood
Okay, let's show the home on East Secret Square. And we will start, I believe, with Auburn.
Burt Reynolds.
According to a recent university research, do women really find music more romantically stimulating than men, yes or no?
This is Johnson and Masters, or
No.
just a couple of guys in the
Yeah,
room?
they said, hey, let's find this out. Do women really find music more romantically stimulating than men?
Gee, I don't know. I haven't had much success with music. Just a punch in the mouth usually gets them. I'd say yes.
I agree.
Yes, they do. Well, the next. Sis, your turn, dear.
Here in Valentine.
True or false? Doctors have warned that X-rated movies are causing a rise in coronary problems.
A noticeable rise.
You said yes, that's true. Yeah, they say the flicks make the heart beat faster, the glands work harder, and the blood pressure climbs. Okay, put a circle there. Auburn, your turn.
Ed McMahon.
Traditionally, Ed, something that every U.S. Marine recruit goes through takes 45 seconds. 45 seconds. What is it?
I look bad as a Marine colonel, right? I look very
That's
bad,
right.
but I was never through boot camp. 45 seconds. Could that be just getting up out of bed and getting on the ground, being in attention? Could that be possible?
Let's find out. Getting up, out of bed, at attention.
I disagree.
The haircut. 45
Oh,
seconds.
yes.
Okay.
The haircut.
Put the X there. Sis, your turn.
Fall in.
Fall, true or false? A big bust can cause fatigue, backaches, impaired breathing, and even numbness of the hands.
That's why I kicked her out.
Why, did you have fatigue, backaches, impaired breathing, and numbness of the hands, eh? But can that happen?
Yes.
I agree.
That's true, yeah. One doctor says the weight of a big bust is the same as hanging two great weights around your neck. Put a circle there. Auburn, your turn.
Rosemary.
What is the scientific term for the study of man?
Cruising the boulevard. That's the way I do it. The study of man. Oh, wait a minute. I know that. Anthropology.
I agree.
No, it's his turn. Will you agree?
I agree.
Everybody agrees. Yeah, okay. Put an X there. Sis, it's your turn.
Marty Allen.
That's the secret square. Here we go. Okie doke. In the movie Wee Willie Winkie, which starred Shirley Temple, was it based on a story by Tennessee Williams, Rudyard Kipling, or Edna St. Vincent Millay? Wee Willie Winkie. Was that based on a story by Tennessee Williams, Rudyard Kipling, or Edna St. Vincent Millay?
Second one.
Rudyard Kipling.
Roger Kipling.
By Kipling.
Roger Kipling.
No, we can't. Let's serious up here.
No.
It says Rudyard Kipling.
I agree.
Right! Circle gets the square. Well, you got yourself a houseboat vacation? They say that people long ago... Bigger tune. That is our tacky buzzer. It's an inopportune buzzer, but it worked okay for Sis because you've got yourself a houseboat vacation, the jeans, the sailboat. On the last question of the evening, you've won yourself $3,700. Congratulations on that. Also, you've got 3 circles up there. That means $150 in cash. And we thank you very much, and we have parting gifts for you, Sis. But, Auburn, you're the big winner tonight. You also won a secret square. That's worth $3,500, $650 in cash, and you'll drive away from these Burbank studios. Congratulations to you.
A Datsun V210 with extras like power front disc brakes, tinted glass, full reclining bucket seats, nylon carpeting, all vinyl upholstery, white sidewall tires, and full wheel covers. The economical V210, furnished by Datsun.
All righty. Congratulations to all of my players here. Bonnie Franklin stars in One Day at a Time. Nice to see you again, my dear. Burt Reynolds' new motion picture is Gator. that he also stars in, directs, and co-stars with...
I'm crazy about this.
Yes, I know you are. Rosemary, you did a motion picture
Yes,
recently.
I did. Ed is in it, too. It's called Dick and Jane with Jane Fonda and George Segal.
Oh, Ed McMahon, you play the boss, don't
Yeah.
you? A nice guy, bad guy?
Kind of bad guy.
Yeah. Also, Ed has a new book. It's called Here's Ed.
Ed.
Earl Holliman, policewoman, and Karen Valentine. Nice to see you again, my love. Jonathan, Paul, Ro, everybody say goodbye. We'll see you here next time on the Hollywood Squares. Have a good evening. Thank you very much.
This has been a Merrill Heater, Bob Quigley production.